Alrighty, well, here we go. This is break 1342. Or 1343. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, wow. Alright. I'm going to leave that right there. Partially open. I apologize about that, folks. We had another mistake. I apologize about that. We do have one team. Huh? We have one team here. It's going to be the Broncos. $5 starting. Huh? $1 right there. $5 and $1. $5 from Mr. CEO. 6 from Daniel. 7 from T-Man. Everyone chasing some Patrick Surtain? Or maybe some Teddy Bridgewater. No. 8 from Mr. CEO. 10 from Mark. All right, the 12 from Daniel. The current high bid, 12. And we are going to start the countdown. 30 seconds on the clock. Any bids within that 30-second window will restart another timer. $13 from T-Man, which means we'll have another 15 seconds. 14 from Daniel. 15 seconds on the clock. Any bids in this 15-second window will restart a timer. 15 from T-Man, which means another timer will begin. Alrighty, T-Man takes it for 15. T-Man, you know what to do. The link is in the chat, and we will get ripping. Cortland Sutton of the Broncos, followed by J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt out of 75 of the Arizona Cardinals, headed to Noah. And then we have a Devontae Adams, a dark horse of the Green Bay Packers, going to Jason, followed by Stephon Diggs of the Bills and Joe Mixon of the Bengals. George Kittle of the San Francisco 49ers. Following that up with a steal of approval, Amari Cooper of the Dallas Cowboys, and that is going to be heading to Jeremy, followed by Delvin Cook of the Vikings and Delvin Cook of the Vikings. And here we go, folks. Our first memorabilia is going to be out of 249. That is a new generation Dwame Brown of the Washington football team, going to Patrick. And up next, we're getting into our third pack. We have Matt Stafford of the Rams. And looks like we're going to be diving in here again. Followed by a seal of approval, Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings to Haley, Miles Sanders of the Eagles, and Alvin Kamara of the New Orleans Saints. And here we go. It is going to be a rookie patch auto, and that is Mr. Kellen Mond out of 349 of the Minnesota Vikings. That's 36 out of 349, and that is going to Haley. Speaking of the Minnesota Vikings quarterback situation and Cortland Sutton, I have in one of my fantasy leagues, a redraft league, I have Kyler Murray as my starting quarterback, and I've got Jameis Winston on my bench. Just got offered Cortland Sutton and Kirk Cousins for Jameis. Cortland Sutton didn't have a very good game. I know he's coming back from an injury. Would love to get some thoughts though, because with the Teddy Bridgewater effect, like, is that a good trade? I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it's enough. Austin Eckler of the Chargers, followed by an A.J. Brown of the Tennessee Titans. That's a stars right there, going to Robert. Followed by Tyreek Hill of the Chiefs and DK Metcalf of the Seahawks. And here we go, another new generations, and that is going to be out of 199, and that is Chubba Hubbard of the Carolina Panthers, and that is going to Mike. Mike, new here with the BreakTraders community, so that gives me a great segue to welcome Mike with the Carolina Panthers, David with the Browns, Jeremy with the Dallas Cowboys, Christopher with the Detroit Lions and Indianapolis Colts. Then we have Dave again with the Raiders, Rams, and Dolphins, and Richards with the Saints. Thank you for joining us for your first break. Hopefully you join us for more breaks. We definitely have some certified football on the docket right now. So feel free to jump in and get in those breaks for 20% off. Cam Newton of the New England Patriots, followed by A.J. Brown out of 299 of the Tennessee Titans, going to Robert. Then we have a gold team, Nick Chubb of the Cleveland Browns, heading to David, followed up by Daniel Jones of the Giants and J.K. Dobbins of the Ravens. I also think Jameis is going to have a huge year. It'll be curious. I thought that maybe with Ryan Fitzpatrick going on IR, the Washington football team would bring in Cam Newton, seeing with the Ron Rivera connection, but it doesn't seem like that happened. His career may be over. Zeke Elliott of the Dallas Cowboys, followed by a stars, Alvin Kamara of the New Orleans Saints, headed to Richard. Then we have DJ Chark of the Jacksonville Jaguars and DeAndre Hopkins of the Arizona Cardinals. And it looks like we're going to have an auto. And that is a mirror signature, Sam Hubbard of the Cincinnati Bengals. And that is going to Mr. CEO out of 199. Brett, same here. Sam Darnold of the Panthers. Then we're going to have Zavin Collins of the Arizona Cardinals headed to Noah, followed by a filler right there. And then we're going to have a gold team, Justin Herbert of the Los Angeles Chargers, followed by Josh Jacobs of the Raiders and Tua of the Miami Dolphins. And we got 3 packs left. Josh Allen of the Jaguars, a 50 out of 99. Deshaun Watson of the Houston Texans going to Cynthia. A seal of approval, DeAndre Hopkins of the Arizona Cardinals going to Noah out of 149. Chase Young of the Washington football team and Nick Chubb of the Browns. We have Roquan Smith of the Bears, followed by a Kellen Mond out of 249 RC. Kellen Mond out of 249 right there of the Minnesota Vikings. And then we're going to have the graffiti Kyler Murray of the Arizona Cardinals headed to Noah, followed by Aaron Rodgers of the Packers and David Johnson of the Houston Texans. Alrighty, we are on to our last pack of certified right here. Ben Roethlisberger of the Steelers, Christian McCaffrey of the Carolina Panthers, a Christian McCaffrey out of 75 of the Carolina Panthers headed to Mike, followed up by Mike Evans of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs. Alrighty, let's run down these rookies. We only had 2 numbered. We had the out of 399 Zavin Collins of the Cardinals headed to Noah, and Kellen Mond out of 249 of the Minnesota Vikings headed to Haley. And next up, we have some memorabilia and autos. We have 2 new generations. We have the out of 249 Dwame Brown of the Washington football team to Patrick, and out of 199 Chubba Hubbard of the Carolina Panthers going to Mike. And after that, we have the mirror signatures Sam Hubbard of the Cincinnati Bengals out of 199 headed to Mr. CEO. And talking about the Bengals, Jamar Chase, after a rough preseason, his stock went way up. What a great game for him. And last but not least, we have the Kellen Mond rookie patch auto out of 349 headed to Haley. And with that, we are done with break number 1343. We will be back very shortly with a Don Russ football. We will be right back with break number 1344.